So tonight I am going to discuss a few old sayings that we've probably all heard but may not understand the origins of them. And so we're going to go through a few of them. Might be kind of surprised. Some of it's somewhat disturbing. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater is the first one. I think we've all heard that expression. But the origins of it aren't quite as cute as this little baby. So back in the 17th century, they didn't bathe very often. And so, like once a year, they would get the bath ready and the whole household would bathe. And it would start with the men of the household, and then the women, and then the children. So by the time it was time for the baby to have a bath, the water was pretty nasty, black, dirty. So the saying came along, don't throw the baby out with the bath water, because you could lose the baby in the bath water since it's so dirty. Yes. So, next one, rule of thumb. A rule of thumb is a principle with a broad application that is not intended to be strictly accurate. So people use it as just a general rule, but it's not specific. But where it came from is that, let's see if I... So English common law, under the reign of Charles II, permitted a man to give his wife a moderate correction, but not with anything bigger than a stick that was as round as your thumb. So he could beat his wife with a small stick. So that's where the rule of thumb saying comes from. A little bit disturbing. And though that has been kind of a general understanding in England, it's never been an actual official law written down. So that's important to know. Then to eat humble pie. Eating humble pie usually has to do with humility being forced on somebody. And where it comes from is in the 14th century, they called the innards of an animal, like the intestines, the heart, the liver, all those things, umbles. And so they would often save those portions, make a pie out of it, and that was for the servants or those that were not worthy to have the better parts of the animal. And so it was umble pie. So it's changed over the years to eat humble pie, and basically meaning it's, humility, showing humility. So those are just three of them. There's actually so many sayings and songs that we sing as well, like children's nursery songs, rhymes and songs that have awful origins, but I just wanted to share a few with you.